leaving the Airbnb this morning. Check this view out. That is incredible. On the road up to Girdwood, which is the Alyeska Ski Resort. It's a very warm day up here, 36 degrees. But I think that's pretty normal based on what everybody's telling me. You think about Alaska when you're a lower 48 person and you, I think it's going to be 50 below, but these coastal communities down south here around Anchorage just are not like that. Nature. Looks like a dead snowshoe here. Did some jiu-jitsu with the good people at Anchorage Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Awesome guy. And I might stop there again. As we get close here, you can see the ski hill. This is a little town of Girdwood. Pulled over again. I can't get anywhere here because there's just so much to see. There's two moose sitting here in somebody's front yard just eating away. I know for you people that see moose all the time, it's like, why does he keep getting so interested in these moose? Well, I don't see moose all the time. They're right there. They're like 30 yards away, just hanging out. Girdwood, Alaska. Drew, I'm really sorry about the videography skills. I'm not as good as you, bro. Alyeska, day one on the slopes here. Probably actually my only day I'm gonna ski here. Yesterday it was raining and about 35 to 40. I didn't feel like getting wet. Today, 28, some fresh snow. Check out this view. Checking me out? Such a powerful creature. Well, let's keep going south. All right, first lift of the day. This freaking mountain's pretty dang empty. Got these new skis on for the first time, new boots. Actually, I'm like a new boot mofo. Summit Lake, got some ice fishermen out there. Everything I've got on, snow pants, boots, even my socks and long underwear. Look at this. Cool sound, isn't it? Crunch, crunch. Being here, we're at sea level, pretty much the base of this mountain, and the ocean's right out there. You get here, and away you freaking go. Maybe you're at 3,900, 4,000 feet at the top of this mountain, but look at that freaking view. I'm in a little town here. I believe it's called Cooper's Crossing. First little baby run. Get a feel for these skis, make sure the bindings are set up okay, because I've never had them on other than at the store. Ooh, this is ice, baby. That is so beautiful. You know, all the places I go, travel to across the country, it always amazes me how beautiful this country of ours is and how vast it is. There's so many places like this to visit. Yeah, Cooper's Landing, not Cooper's Crossing, my apologies. Kenai River Special Management Area. Little shout out to Subaru. I'm a pickup truck guy. I'm in a 2022 Subaru Outback that I rented through. And the owner, very nice guy, has excellent snow tires on here that are studded. It's basically cheating. I don't know if I've ever drove a more stable vehicle in icy, snowy conditions, and I have driven a lot. Good morning again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got it. Ski lift almost took me out, yo. But here's what you're gonna see if you leave Anchorage and start driving south down to Homer. This is rated as one of the 50 most beautiful scenic road trips in America by National Geographic. All right, we'll ride up higher now. Looking off into those peaks and passes, it looks fake. It looks like you are looking at something out of a dream. Life is grand, my friend. Life is grand. Still plugging along. So folks said to me, why are you going up there in January? Well, I want to see Alaska for Alaska. And temperature's actually pretty mild today. It's 1 degree Fahrenheit right now. What I think about as I drive this road is the men and women that lived up in these areas before roads were here, before power was here, before helicopters and EMS and satellite phones and all that. Right now, there's not been cell service of any kind for about 60 miles, which is fine by me. But you think about those hard people. What I love about the people up here, they really, like Texans, like Oklahomans, maybe like some other states, but like Texans and Oklahomans, they are proud of their state. You don't hear people saying shit like, you know, I don't want to live here, blah, blah, blah. They love it. They want to be there. They want to frickin' protect and defend the state that they live in. 49th state. But I think that's one of the things that makes this state and places like it, Montana, Idaho, Colorado, Washington, and other places. You go around the country, around the world, you go to the UP of Michigan or northern Wisconsin, or to a lot of rural areas, farm communities, and you find people that live doing tough shit. And I don't mean tough shit like going to work, but braving the elements. So I'm new to this mountain. I just glanced at the map. If there's another lift over here going up higher, I'll jump on that. I don't know what's what. Is there some place that you want to go? Some place that you wanna see someplace like this. All right, so this lift in this run I was just on was kind of super babyish, so I'm gonna abandon it. I see some blues over there and maybe a lift that'll get me up into the blacks, so we'll go that way once I get off here. You see the mist over that valley? Amazing. On your left. Crazy, as I'm climbing now and getting back into the sunlight, the temp just spiked up 10 degrees. Look at the amount of snow. I mean, there are trees just buried in feet of snow. Get this damn ski pole on. All right, we're only about 20 miles from Homer, and the sun is still high in the sky for this time of year. All right, there's another lift over here we'll head to. Ice, 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 ice. We've got the new edges. To the right is the inlet, Cook Inlet, which goes all the way north a couple hundred miles back up to Anchorage. And I've probably taken enough photos that we will have weaved some in here of what that mountain range on the opposite side, I'm guessing 50 or so miles away, looks like. My first time up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been.
Where'd you come from?
Chicago area.
Oh my gosh. Okay, good.
This is Cook Inlet. It's about 1 in the afternoon. The sun is just at the horizon. Well, at the mountains, so maybe a little higher than the horizon. That water's cooking through Cook Inlet. You die out there. Look at this. Anchorage is around the corner that way. On your left. Homer, Alaska. The old Halibut Fishing Capital of the world. For those of you that didn't realize that. So I've been driving all afternoon, taking pictures, checking out moose, which unlike geese and goose, moose and moose, not mice or mooses or mooses, I don't know. Check this out. This is pretty ridiculous. Oh, this powder nice. This drive has been spectacular. Spectacular. Are you kidding me? I'm in somebody's yard, but I don't care. Look at that. We're in the edge of Homer. We're gonna get out of here before somebody shoots me. Look at this. Holy shitballs. I'm in Sterling, Three Bears, Alaska. It's a convenience store. It's a liquor store. It's a grocery store. Produce, fresh meat. And it's an Ace Hardware that sells Benjamin Moore paint and Milwaukee tools. Shit is steep and deep. It's like everything. I mean, what's not to love? You got meat, you got beer, you got tools. I love it. Super steep. Which, I ain't no dummy. I don't well, kill myself the first hour on the mountain. You're probably sick of hearing me saying amazing and stunning views, but frickin' look! I mean, it's just non-stop eye candy. Eagles I spotted with binos flying around out here. They're like crows or perhaps robins or something elsewhere in the world. Pigeons. They're everywhere. Show you this area I'm looking at right here. I don't know. Somebody must live here. There's a mailbox. It looks like somebody turned a very old boat into a home. Didn't realize what I was about to launch off of. Super interesting. Siren street food. On the hill before. Woo-hoo! Woo! Woo! We got the tackle company. Tackle Shack. JDO Law. Is that a law office out here? That would be kind of cool, but I don't think that's what it is. They got clams. Look at these big guys. Big old fishing boats. Yeah. Woo, woo! Look at this view. Whew. Holy shit. You know what I see? I see tourist shit. Hey, let's build a wharf and cover it in like antique-y looking buildings that aren't antique-y at all, and then people will come down here to go shopping. Yep, that's exactly what it is. But you know what? It is freaking cool. It is cool. Exotic eye tattoo gallery? What the hell is that? Fantastic. If you're still watching this video, you know, what you're probably wondering is, what the hell's this guy doing? Well, doing the same thing you are. I'm in wonderment of a place I've never been or seen before. It's kind of how I live. I didn't realize all this was out here. Looks like there's a ton of shops. Coal Point Trading Company. Outdoor gear. I don't know if any of that stuff's open, but we'll check it out. We got tons of these little stops along the way here. These little shops, rather, are all kinds of stuff, from jewelry stores to look like eateries. Look like a spot to hook up with fishermen. This place had good reviews. Clearly it's closed for the winter, the Baleen Cafe. So the ferry terminal, I've read a little bit about this. You can look at it yourself. The Homer Ferry Terminal. Sounds like the name of a movie. And Land's End. Go much farther and you're going into the friggin' ocean. Let's go take a peek ski. From the end of the Homer Spit, the world opens to Kachemak Bay, Cook Inlet, the Gulf of Alaska, and the Pacific Ocean. For millennia, the Spit has been a gathering place for fishing and hunting expeditions. Today, fishermen set out and residents hop in skiffs and explore the southern shore. Here at the end of the road, our connections to other places stretch well beyond the horizon. Cool. Oh, those freaking big boy waves. Oh my God, it's so cold out here. And it's not even that cold in this part of Alaska, but just the freezing damp wind coming off the sea. I don't know how big these waves look on the camera, but they're big. This water will kill your ass. Folks out here just having a blast. Little Subaru out here ripping it up. What kind of car is that? A little Ford Focus or some shit. You only live once, right? Waterfall looks like let's get that Suburban going. Woo! Hell yeah! Hell yeah, boy! New cars, we got this late model Toyota over here and this Dodge just hell yeah boy, let's go see what's down here. Looks like a boat launch, and I suppose this little Subaru is like a boat. More than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you. If you're gonna drive on a lake, drive on a lake. If you're gonna drive on a lake, drive on a lake. If you love more than the simple words I try to say, I only live to love you more each day. Stupid Subaru. Goddamn thing won't get sideways for the life of me. Even the emergency brake's too smart for you. But now we are forever gonna be mine. I know I've never lived before, and my heart is very pure. No one else could love you more. Oh, oh, oh. No one else could love you more. All right, I'm going into Salty Dogs here. It's worth looking up. Well, that mountain is pretty serious. It doesn't look it in the pictures. The hard stuff is hard. The easy stuff is not so easy. And it's steep, icy, or really deep powder. Super cool. I would not call it a beginner ski slope by any means, although there are some easy greens out there and some pretty easy blues, but not for the beginner or the person that's not able to deal with some challenging terrain. Whew. I'm a little wore out. I'm gonna go find me a cheeseburger. One thing I really appreciate about this place is it's clean, man. It means the residents, the people that live here, respect the land. They respect this part of the earth. You go other places, unfortunately, even beautiful places, go to San Francisco, which is geographically a gorgeous location. It's trash, man. There's freaking drug needles and trash everywhere. Well, I think it's about time to eat. It doesn't get much easier than this for simple breakfast. Steel cut oats. Some cool birds. Amazing, beautiful stuff. All kinds of boats in here. We got these apples that we stewed earlier. I'm gonna save some for tomorrow's breakfast. Toss some of these raspberries on here. And then, secret little weapon here, so to speak, butter. You know, it's funny. Not that long ago, everybody was like, butter will kill you. Now they're like, make sure you eat your butter. All right, let's go see the memorial. This time, I put my black diamonds on and my Supervel hat. Thank you, Supervel. Well, checked into another Airbnb down in Anchorage. Drove down out of the mountains. I didn't film it all because it was snowing pretty hard and traffic was pretty crappy. Nice spot here. I'm trying to see if I can scrounge up some firewood to get a little blaze going here. There's one little log in there, but we'll need something else. I do want to approach with some reverence because this is built for what we're about to see, for lives lost at sea. Not for the faint of heart. Wow. John Paul Bronson, Michael Mondo, Lydia. There's a lot of names in here, you guys. A lot of names. And sadly, there's spaces for more names. Must have been a whole family here. David Skiff, Max Skiff, first father and sons. force. There's a poem here, and it says, the sea tells a story. It tells of the light it brings and the lives it claims. Its deep dark waters are home to some, a final resting place for others. The sea tells a story. It tells of the cycle of life running through its waters, fishing, spawning, dying, sinking to the ocean floor, returning to the circle that engulfs all life. The sea tells a story. It tells of prosperity, yet how that prosperity can be unforgiving. Nearly everyone will experience its vastness, but some will remain there forever. It was written by Mr. Ryan Bundy in 1996. Horace did a commencement speech for a graduating class in, like, I don't know, 1850, 1860, something like that. Horace said, "Be ashamed to die. Be ashamed to die until you have scored some victory for humanity." Be ashamed to die until you have scored some victory for humanity. Well, my time here is drawing to a close. I packed the truck up and I am headed off south. Well, south tomorrow, back to the lower 48. But right now, I better do a double check. Right now I am leaving this super cool Airbnb, strip the beds for them because I always leave it in a good shape, in Homer, and I will be headed back towards Anchorage today so I can fly out tomorrow. Well, I think this is a fitting goodbye. Coming out of the Airbnb, and right across the street is a moose right there. I'll zoom in a little bit. Look at that beautiful creature. Just hanging out in the front yard. I've heard about this my whole life. People say these guys are all over Anchorage. That is amazing. Freaking amazing. And dainty.